The bill making its way through the Senate focuses on diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, as well as what some call divisive concepts. It's called Senate Bill 129.
WVTM 13's Magdala Lusant is live and local with more on this proposed legislation. Hey, Magdala.
Hey, Brittany. Hey, Guy. You know, in this committee meeting today, lawmakers voted 7-3 to move this bill to the Senate floor for further discussion and a vote. And the idea of removing diversity and inclusion programs in higher education has many people split.
7-3, the bill receives a favorable report. Thank you to the sponsor. Thank you, committee, and we're adjourned.
Republican Senator Will Barfoot wrote Senate Bill 129. He says it will prohibit public entities from promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion programs that he says also relate to divisive concepts.
Nothing in this act prohibits or prevents students, faculty, organization, or associations from hosting DEI programs or discussions that may involve divisive concepts, so long as no state funds are used.
Mayor Randall Woodfin didn't hold back, asking state lawmakers why would they block fair representation and opportunities for all people. He says he'd help minority athletes and their parents find schools outside the state that prioritize diversity and inclusion if the bill passes. Adding, if supporting inclusion becomes illegal in this state, hell, you might as well stand in front of the school door like Governor Wallace. In an hour-and-a-half committee meeting, several citizens, including former college history professors, shared their opinions on Senate Bill 129.
How do a group of predominantly white men define divisive concepts? Were marginalized communities included in these definitions? Why does SB 129 choose not to explain why DEI is divisive?
You're welcome to your opinion on how to interpret facts, but you are not welcome to have your own facts if they don't fit the factual record. And finding that factual record can be difficult. So I would be in favor of this bill because it does attempt to get us away from ideologically motivated perspectives when it comes to history.
Marika Coleman is one of the 3 senators who are against the bill. She says this.
What I'm afraid of with your bill is that somebody's going to lose their job. Something's going to happen because of somebody's opinion, not anything based on fact. And I just want you to think about that moving forward on this piece of legislation.
Senator Barfoot still defends his bill before his colleagues.
There's no provision in here that says that students cannot discuss these topics on their own or outside the confines on their own time.
So we did some digging and found out that Oklahoma's governor, a Republican governor, recently defunded diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in public schools and also in state entities. This happened last year. The Alabama Senator Barfoot says tomorrow he hopes to introduce this bill on the floor. We're live in Birmingham. I'm Magdala Lusant, WVTM 13.